Grand Rising, friends and family. Grand Rising. Today is September the 11th. I wish you all love, peace, and happiness. I'll be reading the word of the day for today from my daily devotional book, Dreams, Visions, and Verses of the Watchman's Message. Doing things a little differently today. I dropped my camera yesterday, and so it won't turn on. So I'm having to resort to plan B. And plan B is, we all have cell phones. Cell phones have cameras, and a lot of these cameras are high quality, especially if they have those three like camera lenses on the back. Those are pretty good. So I'm testing my cell phone out to see how this is going to work for me. So the word of the day for today, September the 8th, is copy your name. Copy your name. People copy our names a lot. They use your name, they'll use your ID, they'll use your identification, but that's not what this word is about. It says, there is someone who will see something in a dream that will come to pass. This message might be for me. So there are those of us who have dreams or visions that do come to pass. So today's word, this might be your first time. This might be your first time that you have a dream and it comes to pass, or this could be something that happens in your life on a regular basis, like me. So it also says this will be like a photocopy that comes to life as a sign for someone to see and understand. So just know, if you have a dream or you have dreams on a regular basis that come to pass, then you're one of the chosen. You're one of the chosen ones, and this is a good thing. So let's copy your name. Yeah, so basically this is about having a dream that comes to pass. And that's really simple to understand, because there are those of us in life who do have dreams that come to pass. I could remember having a dream one time where I was in some kind of like a warehouse. And it was strange because this didn't look like any other kind of warehouse that I had ever been in. And so in this warehouse, there were doll houses. So there was a long shelf and there was a window at the end. And on this shelf was doll houses, side by side. Very nice, very well made. And I was admiring these doll houses. And then someone was outside the window and they said, push the dollhouses towards the window, push the dollhouses towards the window. So I'm like, all right, calm down. So I go to the end of the shelf and I start pushing the dollhouses towards the window. And as I'm pushing the dollhouses towards the window, the person was outside. Never got a chance to see who it was, but in the dream, I guess I knew. As I was pushing these dollhouses down this shelf to the window, there was someone outside taking it. And then I woke up and I thought that how odd that was. And so maybe a couple of hours later or so, I get a call from a friend saying that their daughter had been arrested from her high school while she was in class. A police officer came and politely said that you were under arrest. And I don't remember if they actually made her put her hands behind her back, but they did escort her outside and take her to the precinct, called her mother, and the mother was all frantic, and she's like, oh, they called me to come to the precinct because my daughter had been arrested. So come to find out that the reason why they arrested this young girl She had started working at a McDonald's, and they had her working at the drive-through. And she thought it was the thing to give out food, free food to her friends and family. Her mother even was one of the ones that would pull up to the drive-through and get some of this food that wasn't paid for. But common sense will tell you if you work anywhere that there's cameras, or even if you don't, you're going to be found out eventually. So in this instance, there were cameras there. And when I found out why she got arrested for stealing and handing food through this McDonald's window. So then it dawned on me, the dream that I had of being in a place where there were doll houses was a representation of young people or young girls who play with doll houses. And the fact that these were being pushed down towards the window and then taken out. That was that dream coming to pass. And the Bible verse, even though I'm going to add a verse from the Quran and a verse from the Torah, the Bible verse is Ezekiel 1, 4 through, you can read as far as you want, but I have 4 through 28. And this Ezekiel is one of my favorite chapters from the Bible, because Ezekiel was unlike any of the other prophets. Ezekiel had dreams that were more like futuristic. And I have an issue with reading because I had a brain bleed and I've lost memory and cognitive ability, which is my speech. And I have difficulty reading. I just had to read a little bit of this. Ezekiel 1, 4 through 28. It says, I looked and I saw a windstorm coming out of the north, an immense cloud with flashing lights and surrounded by brilliant light. So Ezekiel saw spaceships and things like that, you know. I just wanted to read that little bit. The center of the fire looked like glowing metal, and then the fire was what looked like 4 living creatures. In appearance, their form was human, but each of them had 4 faces and 4 wings. Their legs were straight, their feet were like those of a calf, and gleamed like varnished bronze. Ezekiel, I love reading Ezekiel. Ezekiel's a bomb. God gave Ezekiel dreams and visions, and he acted them out. And I received my calling and my purpose in 2007 in North Carolina. And I didn't really know anything about Ezekiel. I didn't grow up in the church. I didn't grow up reading the Bible. And so it wasn't until I started trying to make movies from my dreams that somebody came to me and said, hey, I just came from the doctor, and they had this little brochure. And I thought about you because it was talking about Ezekiel and how he acted out his dreams and visions. And he said, isn't that what you're doing? You're trying to act out yours. I said, wow, I had no idea. But I'm grateful to be one of God's watchmen. There was Ezekiel, then there was Watchman Me, and now there's me, Greg the Watchman. So this word of the day for today is for the one whose dream will come true today. Your dream will come to life today. So be encouraged, be confident in yourself. Don't think that this is something that's weird or strange. You may tell people and they may look at you funny, or they may actually tell you a story. Because once I started having these dreams and visions, I started writing them down. And I started adding Bible verses to them because that's all I had at the time. And I didn't have anybody to explain this to me. So everything came through to me via the Holy Spirit, as they say. Would visit me in the night in my dreams, always between 3 and 5 in the morning. And I would see the most amazing things like Ezekiel. And when I woke up, I had to write them down. And so that's how my daily devotional came about. It was from me writing down my dreams and visions. And now I'm able to share it with you on a large scale. I'm able to share this with the world internationally, because that's what smart TV apps do. So I want to thank you guys for tuning in. Again, it's Wednesday, September the 11th, the word of the day from my daily devotional book entitled Dreams, Visions, and Verses of the Watchman's Message, which is available through Amazon. The word of the day is copy your name. For someone who will see something in a dream that will come to life. Love, peace, and success. Love, peace, and happiness. Love, peace, and wealth. Love, peace, and health. I wish you all these things, and today you have received the word of the day from the most current watchman of our time, which is me, Greg the Watchman, and I thank you all for tuning in. And I got to get this camera fixed. I don't know how much I can do with this, but I'm going to do my best. So enjoy your day. Enjoy the rest of your week.